I walked into
Wait,
this
is real?
back like sphere Epcot looking thing in the back of like the house that P. Diddy was renting for his and was throwing after parties at Coachella, and they were playing like these crazy things for people who are high. Not me, of course. I had only eaten portobello mushrooms. And one of the images that they were playing was like this little girl, this like supposedly attractive, very young girl, like opening up a Christmas.
Brother, I gotta ask some questions. Brother, you gotta... Actually, I don't even want you to clarify. That's the worst part about that shit. Because if you clarify, it just gets more disgusting. Ugh, man. Damn. You really was at that Diddy party? Holy fuck. I was the last nigga on the fucking planet that should have heard that shit, bruh. You do know what this means, Hassan, right? Like, this shit will be mentioned every time your face pops up on the screen. You know this, correct? Dumbass. Better yet, ridiculous! Hamas Diddy Osama Bin Laden Piker for you. Tough. Haha. Well, welcome back to Shay McSlop. Yeah, I'm sure you must have ordered the usual. Hassan opening up his mouth and saying something completely stupid. Well, I got it right up for you. Because again, the slop is here. Of course, it's a daily occurrence at this point. Hassan opened up his yapper, which means something dumb came out, which means I'm here, baby. So yeah, I ain't gonna waste no more time. Yeah, no, truly be yapping everything. Trill talks everything. Trill yaps everything. Let's just get right into it. You already know, gang. Of course, the Slop King. Shout out more Pegasus. We got Hassan just fucked up bad. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG vid. Down in the description. First link. Sure to level more Pegasus. The Slop King. He's putting out that daily slop. Sloppy. Love to see it. You already know how we get down. Let's get right into it, baby. Let's see what the fuck Hassan said this time.
Welcome back to the mythical Hassan series, rated 11 out of 10 by everybody except Hassan.
IMDb
In today's video, Hassan has accidentally admitted something very sinister. He's now crashing out at
Tends to do that a lot these days.
random celebrities. He's also responded to the recent terrorist attack in Boulder, Colorado, and his viewers are completely unhinged about it. Hassan Moon number
They weren't too hinged for the, you know what I'm saying, the terrorist manifesto, the shooter. So.
4, Mike from PA is back beefing with Asmongold, and Idubbbz is back with yet another terrible video.
Oh, just came off of that boy yesterday. It's fucking garbage.
Alrighty, subscribe to find the love of your life, and let's begin with Hassan once again admitting that he supports terrorists.
Hassan gets asked what his favorite flag is on the first day of Pride Month.
Here, let's talk about our favorite flags.
Oh, like overall, what my favorite flag? Yeah, Hezbollah. Look it up.
Oh.
Yo. At this point, you could... His favorite flag is Hezbollah's flag. At what point can you, like, generally... Like, we already know Hassan is obviously a fucking terrorist sympathizer, bro. This nigga be simping for Hamas and shit. But at what point is he gonna be like, yeah, nigga, I fuck with these niggas. For real. Bro, what the fuck are you... Oh, my God, bro. We 48 seconds in. This is why I can't do it, bro. Your favorite flag is Hezbollah's flag? Dumbass.
I'm not even kidding. It's actually...
Even Will is like, oh no. Oh no. He's doing this. Oh shit.
They are celebrating Pride
Yo, it's not a risk to bring this nigga on your platform. I'm just asking.
and have a flag on the desk, while one of the co-hosts is also gay. How does Hezbollah treat the LGBT plus community? Hassan Nasrallah, head of Hezbollah, those who commit...
Hezbollah is openly hostile towards LGBTQ people. Its leader incites violence and opposes decriminalization. LGBTQ plus individuals face harassment, threats, and legal risk. The group contributes to a dangerous, intolerant environment.
This act, even if they do it once, are to be killed.
I can't believe I'm calling Nasrallah based. I mean, listen. You might not agree with his methods.
Based? Hassan. Please shut the fuck up. You're not ever going to.
Yeah, there might be someone who doesn't agree.
A dope flag. It's got an AK on it and a fucking hand holding it up. Or...
Yeah, but what does it represent, dumbass?
Might have to cut this. This looks like a brand of mustard. This is your favorite one?
We're behind the paywall. It's fine.
Here, let's talk about our favorite.
The meme is...
Bro, your justification of Hezbollah's flag being your favorite is that we're behind a paywall? Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. They won't even see this shit. We saw it, nigga. The fucker. Maybe I'm interpreting wrong, but it's still either way disingenuous as fuck. One, because obviously terrorist sympathizer you fucking simping for goddamn Hezbollah right now. And then obviously to the bull here, you know what I'm saying? He's gay. Very much Hezbollah. Not fucking with that. It's very offensive. Like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
It's true. Hassan, try not to support terrorist challenge for 5 minutes. Impossible. 99.99% failure rate. I mean, we already knew this. He's shown support for Hezbollah, the Houthis, Hamas. He's kind of collecting terrorist organizations like Pokemons, you know? And I'm just kind of more interested in his friends here. Like, the cognitive dissonance you have to even be Hassan's friend is just hilarious. All these people on this table are massive hypocrites. Like, they will claim to support LGBT.
Bro, I swear, bro. I'm telling you, I have nothing against QT Cinderella. I promise y'all she's not human. She either not human, bro, or she knows some shit. I don't trust it. I don't know. I told y'all. I said it before. For heads I don't know. Truly dick eating or whatever. Truly might be dick eating. I don't know what it is, bro. Whenever I see QT Cinderella, I'm feeling off. I don't know. She knows some shit. I don't know what that shit is, but she knows some shit.
You got the pride flag on the table, but not condemn their terrorist supporting friend, the guy who glazes the terrorists that want LGBT people dead. I mean, what are the options here? Like, 1, they're really, really stupid, or 2, they're spineless, or 3, they actually
pulling a fucking Ludwig, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, bro, don't worry. We not gonna step on Hassan's toes. We could never. Now let me chill, because this nigga, it's really just him. He spawns all the fucking negativity. Like, yo, where it literally just follows him, bro. This is the same shit that was happening on Trash Taste when he went on, bro. Shit was getting backlash.
Just agree with Hassan and also support terrorists. It's kind of like that chickens for KFC type bullshit. And like, you would think this is a one-off thing, but no, these guys literally host a podcast together. This is called the Fear and Podcast by Hassan, Will, Austin, and QT, who is coincidentally Jellyfish Ludwig's girlfriend.
I say, yep, Ludwig's wife.
So these people pretty much make Hassan more money. They promote him to a wider audience to get more people brainwashed and indoctrinated. Like, I don't know if I have any sympathy at this point for these people, all right? There's no way. There's no way they don't know this guy.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not even a factor. Like, I'm not even telling these heads, bro, you gotta pressure the fuck out of him. Like, yo, call Hassan out, do all this shit. But I ain't gonna lie. You just go sweep when this nigga said his favorite flag is Hezbollah's? We just sweeping? Okay, I feel that.
His views. They're kind of just okay with it because it's convenient for money and clout. Here's what people are saying. Pretty sure Austin is not gay, but also Lebanese, Lamau. The why did you invite this guy look on his face is priceless. Yeah, that's what you would think, except they literally co-host this podcast together. The we might have to cut this speaks volumes.
Oh, God, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Another free content for Dex and Pegasus. Oh,
so the slippy. Like I keep saying, bro, every time Hassan open up his mouth, bro, ad revenue just, that joint just snaps into existence, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Tough.
Okay, we're just everywhere now. Culture so peaceful, they have guns on their flags. At this point, Hassan is just testing how far he can go. He's the edgy friend in the 6th grade, but he's in his mid-30s. You can tell his own friends are sick and tired of having to be friends with a guy like him. I don't know, man. They willingly started this podcast together. I don't know if they're just like sucking off the clout of him, but yeah. Now after this, Hassan talks about this musician.
I ain't gonna cap. I don't know if I want the clout he got currently.
And basically, I imagine this guy was sort of like bullied to take a stance and have a position on the whole conflict. And then he finally gave his response. And then Hassan is just melting down over it because he's not 100% supporting the terrorists.
Of course. Oh my God, you don't want to fucking subscribe to the echo chamber, bruv. Oh my God, you have actual critiques? No, you're done. Exiled. Say this shit all the time. They're getting you the fuck up out of here.
For anyone who has ever listened to a note of my music, of my band, or any of the music I've created over the years, or looked at the artwork or read any of the lyrics, it would be self-evident that I could not possibly support any form of extremism or dehumanization of others. All I see in a lifetime's worth of work with my fellow musicians and artists is pushing against such things, trying to create. First of all, it's just a both sides argument where many artists who are unconditionally and firmly committed to Israel having to basically crawl through a mile of rusty nails to finally come out and be like, oh God, I just don't want to do this.
Yeah, kind of like you would drag your bleeding foot through 8 miles of lemon juice and Legos before you actually condemn the terrorist orgs.
Literally, it's the shit I'm saying. It's like, bro, heads be like, yo, my God, you can't take a side in this shit, bro. What? No. You have to take a side in this shit, more or less. Fucking trim myself up. Way to get canceled, dumbass. But anyway, yeah, like, you have to pick a side on this. You can't both sides this shit. You can't say both sides are bad. No, nigga. Fucking camera doing me dirt. But nah, nigga, I'm sorry. On the part of the IDF and then like Hamas and shit, it's bad on both sides. Innocent families are losing their lives. All that shit, we unfortunately hear this shit all the fucking time because, you know, learning all this political shit against my damn will. But yeah, no, it's very much bad, and you're easily able to condemn both sides for the shit that's going on within the conflict. Obviously you see here Hassan has a bias.
I don't know. I feel like that guy was pretty reasonable. He's like, yeah, I don't condone violence whatsoever.
Exactly, because why would you? It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter which side. Like, bruh, whichever side, literally, no. Better yet, let me swing this shit back. Again, like I said, talking about the shit, easiest way to get canceled. Whether it be which either side, bruh, both of them are committing heinous and terrible acts. They can both be condemned. I don't know what we're sitting here fucking doing. Like,
However, I don't really know much about this guy, but why do people care about a musician's opinion on political issues? Like, I'll never get this.
That's the whole thing. And that's why I always say, and I just came off of saying this, John, and the fucking content deputy. I'm like, yo, bro, you really want political opinions from a nigga like me? You want to hear my fucking opinions on the goddamn conflict? No, the fuck you don't. You came here for the drama slip. You came here to see me fucking roast the fuck out of fucking Hassan, dumbass. You came here to see me gel on this nigga. Pause. No fucking weird shit. Get your mind out the gutter, dumbass. But like, yeah, I know you're down. But like, anyway, off of that, John. Yeah, like, nah. Some motherfuckers, political Johns, you don't need their political opinion, bro. They're not even here to provide that shit for you, bro. But when you're in this whole political space in the fucking orbit, oh, you best believe you're giving your political opinion, said us.
So like, people are so obsessed with making other people have the same opinion as them, the right opinion. Now this next part, this guy straight up condemns Israel, and it's still not enough for Hassan.
For others, let me fill in the blanks now so we're nice and clear. I think Netanyahu and his crew of extremists are totally out of control and need to be stopped, and that the international community should put all the pressure it can on them to cease. Their excuse of self-defense has long since worn thin and has been replaced by a transparent desire to take control of Gaza and the West Bank permanently. This is an interesting thing to state right now after 19 months of...
Oh my God, bro. You can't win with this guy. He just, like, what else do you want him to do? Jesus Christ.
At the same time, the unquestioning...
I'm telling you, bro. Hassan gonna hit you with the lecture every time. Well, you see, actually, and then never fucking get to the point.
Free Palestine refrain that surrounds us does not answer the simple question of why the hostages have still not been returned. There is no quarters for this kind of bullshit, especially this far out. If you're going to come out and you're going to swing for the fences and try to basically reduce the impact of months and months of your silence, why did Hamas choose the truly horrific acts of October 7th? The answer seems obvious, and I believe Hamas chooses to hide behind the suffering of its people in an equally cynical fashion to their own purposes. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Nigga, word? But this shit is true.
Guys, ridiculous that he would possibly criticize the terrorists. Don't you dare criticize Hamas, you freak. I mean, this guy literally condemned the Israeli government's actions as well, and this guy is still crying, bro. You can't make this shit up. Bro just wants that terrorist PP so bad.
What I'm saying, if you're not like a 1 billion fucking % subscribed to the echo chamber, no, it's not enough. Never.
He's just latched onto the terrorist ballsack. It's crazy. Anyways, in usual fashion, one of Hassan's somewhat sane chatters calls him out.
Hamas kills its own people. They're opportunistic and siphon off the wealth from the locals. They should get removed. While isn't real, isn't good. They're just as bad. Okay, no idea. Just looking at this from an average Joe position. Yeah, my job as a communicator, as a political commentator, is to explain to the average Joe that there is a severe asymmetry of power here. You don't have to be a perfect victim. Do you understand? That's ridiculous.
Did you just call Hamas not a perfect victim?
I'm about to say, what the fuck is a perfect victim? Like, what the hell?
Also, I love how he says it's my job to explain it to you guys. You know, you guys are just too stupid to understand any situations.
Great. The stupid motherfucker has to explain shit to the stupid motherfuckers. Excellent.
Need my political expertise, obviously. What is my political expertise? expertise, Hezbollah is based, guys. I support the Houthis, 10 toes down. Political expertise, you know, Russia would never
Real critical thought we got going on here, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Real intricate.
invade Ukraine 1 week before the invasion.
We did it successfully. We stopped Vladimir Putin from invading Ukraine. Or maybe that was never gonna fucking happen. Like I said, it was never gonna fucking happen.
Let's actually all trust Hasan's political expertise. He should be broadcasted on every news network across the globe for being an example of how
Nope.
fucking stupid you can become when
Yes, actually.
you get brain rotted into politics. Anyways, last time we were talking about how Hasan would respond to the Colorado attack, right? Basically, a guy was setting Jewish people on fire with Molotov cocktails. Absolutely horrific situation. And
Oh yeah, we had talked about. I can't even talk. Goddamn, we had talked a bit about this in one of the last slops. Yeah, motherfuckers again going around doing this shit. This does not help the cause. Y'all only make the cause look worse. That shit is going to be repeated because it is literally stamped. Why would people want to get behind a cause if they're seeing that the way people are promoting the cause? Now, obviously, this motherfucker does not represent every person representing, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to free Palestine. But, like, yo, if motherfuckers were to see this on a base level, they see this nigga, and this is the niggas you would see promoting the cause. Would it want to make you get behind it? No. So I still fail to see what these fucking morons be trying to get off with this shit.
last time a situation like this happened, a person was shooting two Israelis and them. Hasan heavily implied that it was a false flag. He said it would be the perfect false flag, and he played defense for the shooter, saying that, oh, the media is not broadcasting the correct message or whatever.
So he shot and killed two people.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
I'm not Mr. False Flag at all, but like every single thing that he did in the aftermath of the shooting is so fucking crazy that it's like,
Still, even going back to this, if you don't think it's a false flag, why even imply this shit?
you could not have designed a better false flag incident like this.
So this
But you don't think it's one, so why again even imply so?
time he responded, and believe it or not, he actually had a decent response. I assume the feds were watching.
Psycho went up to a bunch of old Jewish people that were doing like a demonstration in support of Israel and tried to like light them on fire or something. He was shirtless, you know, just real insane. He had like Molotov cocktails or something. The protest was to free the hostages. Yeah, it was it was like a pro-Israel protest, but it doesn't matter what the protest was for. That's psychotic. What do you mean?
Oh my god. Hold on. Is he actually not saying some dumb shit?
Insane thing to do. And this man is an insane person. Absolutely insane person. Thank God nobody died. Holy shit.
Okay, interesting. He cares about
I'm like, bro, hold on. Hassan finally isn't saying something completely moronic. I'm just in awe.
the dead
I'm like,
people, not the people that the terrorists he support kills. That's some weird dissonance. But anyways, did an alien take over Hassan's body? What the hell is this? Is he actually having a little bit of empathy
I'm like, nah, bro. His doppelganger must have popped out or some shit.
for the victims? A little bit of Idubbbz? That's kind of crazy. I don't know if there's a gun to his head behind this or something.
I don't know if we want to learn it at 32, though. Might want to learn it a little earlier.
Because this doesn't seem like Hasan, but anyways, good to see him condemning it at least a little bit. But after this, a chatter tries to somewhat justify it because his audience is completely insane. Like, wait till we look at the comment section of this video. But yeah, then he has to desperately reel it back.
It does matter. You don't think a pro-Israel protest is psychotic in and of itself? Yes, it is. But you know what you can't do? Throw Molotov cocktails at it. What are you, stupid? Are you out of your mind? Come on, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, what do you think this is? Grand Theft
Oh, no, they definitely watching. Oh, no, they definitely watching, bro. He's staying on straight pristine PR. Hold on.
Auto? What are you, insane? Are you out of your mind? Are you a federal agent? 87-year-old
Yeah, see? Nah, he's thinking that they're watching, bro. Nah,
Jewish
never.
dude who like or Jewish woman who can survive the Holocaust getting lit on fire. Not exactly great, you know? Are you insane? There are a lot of instances of direct action that is valid, valuable, reasonable, okay? This is not even in the range of appropriate behavior. Get the out of here. No one is actually even supporting it. Someone just like tried to say some dumb shit, and I immediately clamped on it.
Okay, that is straight bullshit. People are definitely supporting this. In fact, a lot of people
Like, yeah, it's fucking bad.
from his community are supporting it. Let's just read the comments real quick. Here we have Hassan's own comment section. 130 mass shootings in 2025, but this gets wall-to-wall coverage. Known to the FBI for over a year is a synonym for we coaxed him into doing it. Interesting. It's a bit weird they focus on the makeshift flamethrower and cocktails in a country where he could have just bought an AR-15 while shopping groceries. Damn shame. There's so many billionaire oligarchs he could have used these on.
Okay, what the fuck?
Interesting. Can't tell American news apart from The Onion. I changed the description. They weren't Israeli protesters. Pro-Israel protesters would make more sense. I'm more annoyed that they're spinning this to anti-Semitism. What else was it? What the
Like, word, what the fuck?
heck? I hope someone's doing a deep investigation into the dude who did this. This is very suspicious. Suspicious how? American problems require American solutions. This is giving Fed psyop, to be honest.
A fucking psyop. Yes, we're gonna go fucking make a makeshift flamethrower and get Molotov cocktails. Yes, this is the song, bro.
Absolutely staged. I genuinely cannot bring myself to care about this. I also don't see much value in leftists openly denouncing the attack. Oh.
What? You don't... Yo, fuck it even being leftist. You don't see a reason to openly denounce this attack? So you don't see any reason to condemn or criticize what that fucking crazy ass nigga did? Oh yeah, you're a lost cause. We'll be getting your ass out of here.
Oh, okay. Interestingly enough, Hassan is one of the few people in his own community that is condemning it. Turns out the only thing worse than Hassan is his batshit crazy community. But
that's what I keep... This is... Oh my gosh, yo, I'm so happy Pegasus said that, John. Most of the time, yo, I'm not even really mad at Hassan. I'm like, bro, he want to get his dumb shit off. I already know this nigga probably at the very least like 45% farming most of this shit, bro. But he's still obviously a piece of shit and a dumbass. But what I really be getting, like, what really gets me tight is that, yo, he'll say this blatant dumb shit, crazy shit, and there will be niggas behind the fucking screen lapping this shit up. Eating this shit up, yo. I swear to every time we talk about Hassan, I mention this shit because it's so real. It's dumb niggas. It's the Glazers. It's those niggas that really be getting me mad, bro. Because I'm like, yo, damn, y'all niggas will never sit and take time to think for yourself once. Whatever comes out this nigga's mouth is the gospel to you niggas. It's crazy, bro. You have to stop sucking dick. This shit is wild.
again, I'm a fair man on this channel, so I will say it's definitely a better response by him than the whole shooter incident.
100%, because he was actually critical in this shit. He was not critical in that shit.
I just wish his audience would follow suit. Anyways, moving on to him crashing out over the ADL guy.
Apparently, Jonathan Greenblatt is trying to say that like I'm responsible for this again, which is so insane. It's so psychotic. The fuck are you doing, man? Again, yeah. Anytime any sort of like violence takes place against like a pro-Israeli rally or anyone out there, he just goes, oh, it's Hasan Piker's fault. Dude, what?
It's not and we've discussed it before with the pro, not even the pro, fucking dumbass, the goddamn terrorist shooter nigga, you know what I'm saying? The one where he read his manifesto. That motherfucker, we, again, have no proof that he was directly connected to Hassan. This motherfucker with the goddamn Molotov cocktails and shit, we have no proof that this motherfucker is directly connected with Hassan. But, and this nigga obviously making that correlation or whatever. Like, if he's saying directly, like, that these motherfuckers are tied to Hassan, that's not true. But again, like other heads have discussed, we've seen on this shit, Hassan, your extremist, radical ass fucking rhetoric, yeah, that could get people to sway into the same dumb shit that you're on, which, ooh, funny enough, can get even crazier and cause niggas like these two motherfuckers to go out and do shit like this. Obviously, you're not the direct cause, but rhetoric being put out like this and being normalized, haha, is fucking bad, dumbass. So, like, yeah, them, like, directly connecting you to these shits is, like, fuck. Like, obviously, they shouldn't say that you're directly responsible for these niggas. Like, they're direct niggas in your audience. But, yo, to say that you can't be criticized because of the rhetoric you're putting out, bullshittery.
What are you saying? What the kind of psychotic nonsense is this?
Well, I don't really blame him based on your past statements. When you're defending the shooter or openly supporting terrorists, it's very reasonable to assume that Hassan is one of the reasons people are radicalized. So that
yeah, because he is. He directly is one of the reasons that people are radicalized. He's not the direct reason. He's most definitely one of them. This is the same shit that, again, niggas were trying to say on the John with the whole like false CPS shit with Denims. No one was saying that Denims is directly responsible for that shit, but she is definitely one of the people who are responsible for that shit. Stamped. So we'll assign the same shit. Your rhetoric, hey man, you're one of the people radicalizing people.
Doesn't really change much in my opinion. And yeah, we did just watch that Hezbollah clip, so he does indirectly support a lot of violence, right? By proxy, by supporting these terrorist orgs. And I feel like when he condemned this attack, it's kind of like a PR move because, you know, the mainstream media is...
He literally said, like, what are you, a Fed? Like, he's wary of this shit. Like, he knows motherfuckers is really on a microscope on his ass. Like, oh shit. They might cancel me for everything that comes out of my mouth now because they should have been doing that shit. Oh, let me chill out.
Catching on, he's like, all the cameras on him right now, he's a little bit scared.
Exactly.
But, you know, personally, I think Hasan is genuine in his actions, but
A little bit brain broken.
Fucking genuine in his actions. Like, why would you say that about a motherfucker who killed 2 innocent people? Dumbass. Like, bro. And then to go on to say he might be a little bit brain broken. No, I think his brain is pretty fucked, Hasan.
Very rarely do these things happen because a person goes, oh, I got radicalized by this person and that's why I did it. It's a combination of systemic factors.
Yeah, we actually need to wait for someone to say Hasan directly inspired me to do this.
I forgot who had... Damn. Let me not even fucking say a name or whatever to fucking spread false information. But I remember I had seen someone saying like what it's gonna take or some shit is if somebody like fucking writes in Sharpie or like paints like Hasan Piker's at on his shit or whatever, like the Hasanabi at, and then does some crazy shit. And if that happens, which obviously do not want that shit to happen because then that means another fucking bad tragedy or some shit is happening. Yeah, that on his optics, he's fucking done. He would have to delete everything, bruh. Like he would have to completely wipe every social he had. Like,
that's the only way you can criticize Hasan, actually. Or maybe we can use a little bit of common sense and realize that he does push people in a certain direction.
100%.
Now he talks about people trying to deplatform him.
So seeing so many of these like supposedly right-wing pro-free speech accounts unironically lap up whatever the the ADL is saying in an effort to get the government to go after people that they don't like.
Nah, the ADL be tripping. Like, they always be on niggas' asses, but you can't be mad at the ADL for being on your ass. It's not like you're doing nothing. You're doing and saying dumb shit.
Content creators that they don't like simply because it's a position that I have taken is insane. Jonathan Greenblatt has played a larger role in the dangerous conflation of Jews and Israel, more so than anyone else. I work to try every single day to decouple Judaism and Zionism from one another.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
What? No, the fuck you don't.
Hilarious and completely untrue. We've proved that multiple times.
What? Like, wait, what? This nigga's just fucking lying, but that's a casual. I'm like, nigga, that's just blatantly false.
With this comment about, if you ever had any positive feelings about the state of Israel.
Yeah, you wouldn't even be fucking fair enough to be the local dog catcher, the local dog walker. Like, nigga.
Ever in your life ever, you should be treated like a neo-Nazi.
Shit.
Like, obviously talking about Jews, all right? Bro acting like he isn't conflating the two. Of course you are.
Like,
you are
duh.
actively doing that. Also, the reason people want you banned is because you break the rules. There's
How many times has this nigga broke TOS?
It's just like, nobody wants some special rules for you. They just want the existing rules to be fairly applied. Hassan, when the not real media reports him to be responsible for anti-Semitic rhetoric, they don't like Diddy partiers in prison.
Oh, that's fucking nuts. Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on to Mike from PA.
Yeah, let's not. Let's absolutely not.
Or Simp Hassan, talking about how you're supposed to engage with Asmongold, Tectone, and people like them.
A few years ago.
I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I'm just
No.
I'm getting your attention.
No. It's so fucking painful every fucking time. The cringe levels are absolutely max stats. Holy shit. We're fucking min-maxing cringe right now. This shit is insane. Get this shit off my damn screen.
I feel like I
can't.
touched.
This
like,
is so fucking
a
embarrassing.
vampire touching holy water.
can I help you?
And it's sad. I can't even say where the fuck is Bad Bunny because she's right here. God damn it. This is such bullshit. I don't want to see it.
Oh, jeez.
Is it
Here
done?
he goes again.
Oh, thank
You
God.
want to get back at Asmongold? Don't argue with him about Palestine. Call him a cockroach. Post
Okay.
the cockroach video. Post a video about him not taking a shower.
But what does that do, though? See, this is just blatantly fucking stupid.
Post the video of him catching his mom on fire with cigarettes.
Which is just absolutely fucking insane to say and blatantly not true. But yeah, what does this do to help, though, Mike?
So you think that you're gonna make fun of me for all of the things that I told people about? What do you
Where all the things that he blatantly like says about himself every fucking day? Like, hey man, tell me something I don't know, dumbass. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Yo, I'm trying to tell you, bro. And the fucking Glazers, like, it's in a tier of hierarchy. We all know this. There's Hassan, there's the Orbiters, and then there's the Glazers. The Glazers, they just eat all this shit up from the Orbiters and Hassan. They just fucking love it. Embarrassing. Like, what the fuck?
What is even the logic here?
That's
None.
how you fight
There is no fucking logic.
back.
Like the entire, even the foundation of the thinking is stupid. Another, again, blatant violation of Twitch terms of service.
Clearly.
He's instructing his viewers
To go harass him.
harass me and personally
like,
insult
directly.
me, bringing up my dead mother. But I'm sure nothing's going to happen to him, just like nothing ever happens to these people, because Twitch moderation agrees with them. And that's a good reason why we're
Yeah, Twitch moderation, they do love to suck on Hassan's fucking ball sack, let me tell you.
multi-streaming now, right? Doesn't Twitch TOS have a rule against harassment for partnered streamers? Aren't you partnered? They also have a rule against putting a hit out on somebody.
He's not going to stop until he's bleeding out of the corner of his mouth. It's
Oh, so threatened, Mike.
time to fight fire with fire. It's time. You want to get in the...
Right, so basically when
Yeah, can somebody tell Mike that fighting fire with fire creates more fire? So what did you do here except for make it worse? Oh, I forgot. All the motherfuckers do, Hassan and his orbiters, is make shit worse. Who knew? Like, Mike, nigga, again, Bad Bunny's waiting somewhere. You need to go find her ass.
when you have no arguments and you can't win the conversation on merit or actual facts, you need to attack random other shit
Or intelligence.
about the person. And I don't know why he's gone for this route. Like, you really want people to bring up your past and make fun of you? Like, I
Yes,
mean, you literally
apparently.
have one of the most embarrassing clips in the
Top 5, undeniable.
history of the internet.
Not even question. Like, that's actually stamped in.
Why would you do this? Also, going after his
Like, that shit, every time I see this shit, it is actually physically painful. It's like, fuck, because, yo, I need y'all to, like, and this is gonna be terrifying for y'all, because it's already me just thinking of saying this shit is already terrifying. I need you to think right now that you were in Mike from PA shoes. Oh, dear fucking God. I ain't gonna... Okay, let me not say some shit, because we'll probably get fucking banned. What I'll say will be against TOS. But dear fucking Lord, right? We do not want to be in his position. But imagine you're him. This shit... Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I already don't go the fuck outside. Y'all would not even know if I'm still alive. Bro, you cannot leave the crib after this shit, bro. Like, it's bad optics, bro. The worst optics I've ever seen.
clips in the history
Stand.
of the internet. Why would you do this? Also, going after his dead mom is just crazy, but I guess, like,
It's fucking sick, fucking pathetic. Like, y'all, this is what we're doing. Y'all already know how Trilly gets down. What's most important to Trilly? The fam, gang, family. Shout out the boss, you already know. So I couldn't imagine Head saying this shit about, you know what I'm saying, the boss. But even if they did, again, hater niggas don't give a fuck. You niggas are pathetic, clearly. Like, the hell. But yeah, for niggas to even get on here and push it to that level where you're sitting here like calling out motherfuckers with how their like mom is dying and shit like that, because obviously, you know, situated as gold. But like, bro, this is the motive. This is the vibe. This is your aura. Well, excuse me, you don't have fucking aura. This is what you're doing, Mike.
all boundaries have been broken at this point.
Remember whenever Jadeon raided Pokimane and said to type L Pokimane, and Jadeon got permanently banned
Oh yeah, L plus ratio. Yeah, that's because again, Twitch mods sucking dick.
for years over that. And nothing's ever going to happen with this. And do you want to know why? It's because Twitch supports this behavior. But the good thing, here's the silver lining. This will not always be the case.
It will not be. I ain't gonna lie. It's a matter of time until that fucking platform falls the hell off.
And sooner than later, there is going to be enough people getting mad about this. And Amazon is going to probably sack the entire moderation team and the entire executive leadership.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's tough. It's tough out in the job market. Let's not pretend. Trilly is unemployed, but I can see it's very hard to get like, especially good jobs nowadays. That people generally, and I know most people don't generally like their jobs, but it's definitely hard to find a good paying job as well as one that's actually enjoyable. But I'm sorry. You Twitch moderation niggas, I don't give a fuck if you ever get employed again. You niggas are fucking heinous, bro. You niggas are fucking heinous. Like, yo, how many times Hasan dumbass should have been banned? How many times Frogan ass should have been banned? Denim's ass should have been banned? I got nothing to say. This shit crazy, bro. Y'all niggas never find employment. I'm not feeling bad for you, bro. That's tough.
Because it's like people just really really don't respect me as a content creator.
Yeah, no shit. You were begging niggas for $5.
Never talk to Bad Bunny. And then the Simps
You were talking to her. You were simping over her, nigga. What the fuck are you doing here?
come to the rescue.
She's an attractive woman.
Oh,
who
for
didn't act like a nice person.
sake! Did you say
Which is what
attractive?
makes frustrated incels angry.
You notice the lack of eye contact, the lack of confidence,
Did you notice the hypocrisy?
the slap cheek posture. That's all. Hit all 3 simp marks right
I hit
there.
all the simp marks.
I'm getting your attention.
Please, y'all have to stop jump scaring me with this shit. Fuck.
I feel like I touched,
Diabolical clip, bro. Your entire bloodline is disappointed in you. Your great-great-great-grandchildren are gonna have a generational trauma from that. If this guy ever procreates, that's probably not happening. But,
Yeah, absolutely not.
I mean, he did say we gotta fight fire with fire, according to him, so is what it is. Don't really feel bad about that. This
Why would I?
guy also routinely threatens violence on people, but he
Directly.
can't beat up a couch, so I don't know. Remember, guys,
Oh my god, the couch felt so threatened.
it's okay to break Twitch TOS as long as you have the correct opinion, you know, the tolerant one. The tolerant one is advocating for violence and supporting
I'm about to say, but it's not even the tolerant one. That's the crazy part, because the shit coming out of Hassan's mouth and the rest of the fucking orbiters' mouths is absolutely insane.
terrorists,
like-
of course. Dang, the disrespect, talking about someone's mama passes mantras.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like, to even stoop down to that level is fucking, like, bro. Like, you're actually pathetic as hell.
He literally could not have done a movement that looks more tragic than that. But anyway, since we have the time now, I just wanted to briefly visit the Diddy party clip about Hassan, because actually I haven't even covered this yet. You guys,
Yo, I don't even. This is what I'm saying. I need more clarification on this too. This is why I don't be gelling about this shit, saying this shit about Hassan, because I know everybody be saying Hamas, you know, it'd be Hamas, Diddy, Osama bin Laden, Piker, or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't even be going on that jump, because how valid is that Diddy shit? Like, how, like, did he actually wait? Like, this nigga was standing next to P Diddy Dizzler? Cause if so, oh, I'm on his ass. But if he really wasn't on that shit, then like, bro, we need to keep it to the shit stamped in. We know the nigga dumbass fucking said, like, you know what I'm saying, and or did, like.
you guys might have seen it from different clips here and there. But here, Hassan refers to an underage girl as attractive.
I walked into this,
Wait,
like
this is real?
back
fuck.
like sphere Epcot looking thing in the back of like the house that P Diddy was renting for his and was throwing after parties at Coachella, and they were playing like these crazy things for people who are high. Not me, of course. I had only eaten portobello mushrooms, and one of the images that they were playing was like this little girl, this like supposedly attractive, very young girl, like opening up a Christmas.
Brother, I gotta ask some questions. Brother, you gotta. Actually, I don't even want you to clarify. That's the worst part about that shit. Because if you clarify, it just gets more disgusting. Ugh, man. Damn. You really was at that Diddy party? Holy fuck. I was the last nigga on the fucking planet that should have heard that shit, bruh. You do know what this means, Hassan, right? Like, this shit will be mentioned every time your face pops up on the screen. You know this, correct? Dumbass. Better yet. Ridiculous! Hamas, Diddy, Osama bin Laden, Piker for you. Tough.
Gift, and I think I told you about this, where I was like, this is some real weird Alex Jones style pedo
Yeah, I bet, my nigga, you popped out to a Diddy party.
thing here.
So what does attractive little girl mean exactly, Hassan? What did you mean by that?
Oh my god, I did. I went to a Coachella after party. Oh, that's right. I just realized. I remember. Holy my mind just unlocked.
My bad, guys.
Damn, so it's been locked this whole time. Yeah, I think I peeped the game on that.
Guys, I just forgot about my good friend Mr. Diddy. You know, just wipe that memory out of my brain. There's also this really old tweet by him. I would love to hang in Diddy's Ciroc entourage and trickle down bang anything thrown his way.
Hassan, you just Hassan, what do you... Man, you want to be compared to Anissa so bad, my nigga. Your playmaking just going up by the day. You starting to throw some really good lobs. Some fucking excellent ass lobs. Let me tell you.
Again, old tweet, but very funny.
Me and my girlfriends are going to this P. Diddy party. And I was like, okay, you can go. You can go. I'm breaking up with you. So I broke up with her over the phone. That was probably one of the worst ways I've ever broken up with someone.
Anyways, that's a little bit of the Diddy lore, but let's move on to Idubbbz.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I probably wouldn't want to, like, and this honestly fucking sucks for me to say, but I don't even have more context on this, John. But I'm not gonna lie. I really wouldn't want to associate with anyone willingly wanting to go to a Diddy party. But that's just me, though. I ain't gonna cap, so I guess Hassan could low-key take a W for that. But, yeah, he still ended up going himself anyway. So, hypocritical dumbass.
His new video. Apparently he's humiliated himself again.
I sure fucking did. Ooh, this one was painful. He just directly admitted to pocketing some of the cheese and knew that Creator Clash was gonna fail.
I have felt extremely handcuffed by Creator Clash these
Your
past
silence meant something, though.
years because I'm not an expert communicator.
You're definitely not, as we can see.
And I don't know how to convey things.
Peep game on that. Is this why the fucking profit share, the 34% you and Anissa had, wasn't transparent at all? Funny.
Not over communicate, not do all these things that potentially put the event at risk and put other people at risk.
7 million subscribers and can't communicate.
Yep. Dumbass.
Okay, dude. Just admit you were a scummy piece of shit who wanted to steal from charity. It's okay. We know. Then he comes up with an excuse for using the charity money for throwing parties, saying it was for promotion.
Now, some people will be critical.
That was blatantly bullshit. The promotion should have been through your fucking fighters that you should have told them, hey, yo, if y'all could post more about the event, that would be excellent. No, I think we need a gala. Like, what the fuck, bro? And this nigga thinks I'm about to sit here and actually listen to shit like this. And take it serious. Like, bro, Ian, you're a fucking rat, nigga. You need to accept it. I don't know if fucking Yoko Ono used her fucking witch spells to cast some shit on you that's got you on bullshit, or if you're just generally this fucking dumb. But all I know is that the bed is already made. Like, I don't even know why you're still here. You fucked up. Your career is done.
One of the cons being parties for Creator Clash 2 and actually Creator Clash 1, because that's where we got the idea from. It was very successful for Creator Clash 1, or the event was successful. We don't know if the party worked to encourage people to promote.
I know that it did not fucking work. Knowing that you fucking bought out the hotel for to make sure these YouTubers or streamers or whoever the fuck made sure that whole shit was packed out with these motherfuckers, none of them posted about that shit. You want to know how I know? If they fucking did, maybe you wouldn't have lost 250K on CC2. Maybe for now it wouldn't be going to shit. Yo, I can't believe I'm sitting here watching part of this again, bro.
The event, but that was the idea. You get a bunch of creators to show up to a fucking hotel the night before their fight, and they're going to post about it on social media.
Why haven't they been posting about it since day one of them getting into the fucking event and confirming that they're on the card? Like, this is genuinely the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Like,
the internet will be a buzz. I would cross that off my list as a learning experience of, well, if you do this strategy, you either gotta force people to post about it.
So what is it, in one ear and out the other? Because you don't learn shit, as we can see.
Or you have to fucking, I don't know, not do it.
My bad, guys. Just messed up a charity event, lost $250,000, wasted everybody's time and money, threw parties with my friends enjoying myself, while kids with cancer did not get the money they were promised. You know, silly mistake. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie.
Some people have an idea of charity events as being like a strictly altruistic thing where everyone is just sacrificing their time and energy and money for the charity.
I mean, that's literally what they pitched the original event as. You know, they said, I'm sick of greedy people making money off of these events. I'm going to do a charity.
Yeah, because, I know what Peggy's talking about. It's the one clip where it's like Hassan on the left and it's Ian and Anissa, and then Anissa's in the shit like, and these fucking rich assholes. Hey, Yoka, you mean you? The fuck? I'm like, bro, 7 million on this nigga page. 7, like, again, goddamn it, pause almost fucked me up. But like, yeah, 7 million on his page. I know y'all have made money before. Y'all probably don't got shit now, but y'all definitely have more than the average nigga. You're talking about yourself.
the right way, and then goes ahead and does the same shit, pockets money behind the scenes, eats that juicy 34% profit share. So now he addresses the
whole third
34% part, and he gives the worst excuse I've ever heard.
But the main controversy, I would say, is that it was revealed with the change of ownership that Anissa and I, because we're 1/3 ownership of Creator Clash, the business, that we were getting 34% of the profit share. We weren't anticipating this event doing well. Like,
I can't believe I just heard it again. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Yo, that is, y'all don't understand. No, y'all do understand. Everyone, forget 2 brain cells. Anyone with 1 active working brain cell understands how fucking bad what he just said is, bruh. You're the founder. You are raising money for fucking charity, and you're going into this shit thinking that it's going to fail, but you still took out 1/3 of the profits for you and Anissa's dumbass. Yo, this nigga is looking us in the face, looking us directly in the face, and saying, yo, I am a fucking rat bitch, and I wanted to steal fucking charity money from kids with cancer. This is basically what he's saying right now. This is fucking wild, bro. This is actually some wild shit.
we wanted to do well enough to pay back the investors, of course. So that's one of the reasons that we were, okay with the profit share thing. But another part of it as well is that
if you were prioritizing paying your fucking investors, then fuck calling this shit a charity event. This is a boxing event with a charity aspect, and it should have been that way the whole time with the way you dumbasses were running this shit.
Contract wasn't structured in a way that the profit share could just directly go to charity. It was told to us, like, you could just donate your portion of the profit share to charity after the event. So we were like, okay, fine. Now, I know some people will find it hard to believe that Anissa and I were just going to give our portion of the profit share to charity. There's nothing I could really say to, I think, convince them otherwise. It was up to our discretion at the end of the day.
Why didn't you just give it to charity?
And if you don't believe us, I can't say anything that'll change your mind.
Like that was the whole point of this shit.
Yes, I was just gonna take the money first and then give it to charity.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, he's blatantly telling niggas he was gonna just take that shit. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, to admit blatantly that you thought the event was gonna fail or not do well is fucking wild, bro. Like, that's actually crazy. Like, even with the obvious stigma coming off of CC2, bro, like, damn, bro. Holy shit.
Interesting. So, guys, so basically, I just allocated 34% specifically to myself because I wanted to personally give that to charity. Actually, dude, absolutely.
Or we could have just, on the base level, again, allocated the money to charity, but whatever you want to do to destroy your career.
Nobody is buying that bullshit. You are a disgusting, unempathetic, greedy, pathetic excuse for a person, dude. You wanted to take money from charity and you got caught. Bro actually tried to say, I was putting it aside for you, actually.
God damn, this is really one of the worst fall-offs in YouTube history. Like, holy shit, this fall-off is bad.
The most obvious definition for concern trolling is when someone is pretending to be concerned about a particular subject.
Yeah, I'm not even about to waste time with this. This is exactly what the fuck you did with the Content Cop H3. We already mentioned this. That whole fucking hour, 6 minute long bullshittery, dumbass, disingenuous, bad faith ass fucking video was literally a concern troll in itself. You don't give a fuck about how Ethan was feeling in no regard. You weren't sharing empathy. You weren't sharing sympathy. None of that shit. None of that shit. And you know what, Ian? Maybe you are, but I'll tell you for sure who the fuck definitely was not showing him concern and sympathy. Anissa. And as far as I'm concerned, at this point, man, I'm at least 70% convinced that you're her bitch. So, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, seems like it's bullshit.
Or cause, when in reality, they don't give a f. They're just doing it to either get attention, start a fight, derail a conversation.
Yeah, God forbid people care about charity getting money. God forbid people care about kids with cancer. Of course, he couldn't understand that with his greedy ass. Turns out other people do actually care.
He's still in the process of learning that empathy. He did just learn it recently.
Care about these things. This wasn't concern trolling. People are actually concerned. They're concerned that they were scammed and that their money didn't go where they wanted. Guys, is Anissa...
Better yet, people people that were genuinely still somehow magically fans of your ass up until this point were genuinely concerned because you blatantly said yourself you're going off the fucking deep end. Like I say, keep saying it all the time, content cop. If I made a content cop on H3, I probably lost the plot. Well, nigga, you lost the plot. And this is why motherfuckers are concern trolls to you now, because they actually are concerned for your well-being because it looks like it's shit.
His husband okay? You grew into such an empathetic young lesbian. Happy Pride Month. Is not what podcasts are.
It's horrible! This is not what podcasts are. It's horrible. Like...
This isn't your emotional dumping ground. I'm
It's
glad Anissa's
horrible.
husband is
That
recovering
shit
from
is
his
so-
chemo
Yo, shout out Rob's Media.
therapy. No trolling. I'm genuinely concerned. Ian, you can't be this dumb. Your last content
No, you can be this dumb.
cut was one of the biggest examples of concern trolling the internet has ever seen.
Thank you. Exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was faking empathy for Ethan Klein while simultaneously doing the exact opposite. Anyways, that's about it. Click this video or you gotta watch Hasan and Idubbbz vigorously making out. Alrighty, thank you. Bye-bye.
Y'all already know, gang. Shout out to Slop King or Pegasus. Y'all already know, that was Hasan just fucked up real bad. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video without the Trilly yap. Shoulda love with Pegasus. That boy will be down in the description. First link, like I said, love is shared. As always, baby. But y'all know what time it is. Final opinions and conjecture. Hasan, let's go back through, you know what I'm saying? Let's get him through. Hasan, the whole flag shit, dumbass. We know. I don't know why the fuck you would say the, you know what I'm saying, Hezbollah's flag is your favorite flag. Obviously, him somewhat being critical of the whole fucking new terrorist guy or whatever with the from off the walk with the cocktails and shit with the Molotovs. Gotta give it to Hasan. You are at least halfway critical, which is good. Yeah, start being critical for these other niggas. That would be fucking excellent. Let's see here. Still going through. Mike from PA. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Anyway, let's see here. And then going, oh yeah, the whole Diddy part with Hasan, yeah, that's gonna be the intro clip. Yeah, so if you're seeing this, that's why it was. Let's see here. And then the whole profit share shit I already talked about in the concern troll video or whatever. Ian, you're a fucking idiot. Most of these heads are not concerned trolls. They're genuinely worried about the state of your mental because you and Anissa claim you went to therapy. She claims she's happier than ever. Yet both you dumbasses look absolutely sorry as shit. Tough. Yeah, that's about it. Again, shout out to Slav King, more Pegasus, and I'll be catching y'all on the flip. You already know. Peace.